Well, hello everybody. This is Street Outlaws No Prep Talk. Today we're going to talk about Kamikaze Chris borrowed No Prep King's car, and we're also going to talk about No Prep King's weights for Season 4. Now, please subscribe and comment. Photo credit goes directly to their photo owners, and stay tuned for a lot more videos coming. No Prep Kings finally starts this weekend, so stay tuned for a lot more content coming real soon. So, first of all, Kamikaze Chris, which is still building his new Corvette. He changed a lot of stuff in that car. He is getting the motor together, and that car is just not ready right now. Is going to drive a car this weekend on the season premiere of Street Outlaws No Prep Kings. Lance Nig is lending him his beautiful white Nova with a twin turbo big block. So we're all excited to actually see Kamikaze back behind the wheel, especially of a very fast car. And in the near future, we're finally going to see him run his own Corvette. So I'm definitely excited for that, and I hope he does really good with that borrowed car this weekend. So I also keep getting questions on many of my videos talking about the weights, the rules. So let's touch up on this again. I did this video a long time ago, but I keep getting questions, so let's talk about them as well. And what combination do I think is going to have the advantage? So these are the base weights for every combination allowed on Street Outlaws No Prep King Season 4. Obviously, we start out now with aspirated, which nobody's running that. The nitrous weights, single turbo small block, twin turbo small blocks like Murder Novas, small block centrifugal, which I believe nobody runs, big block centrifugal, all the way from 121 millimeter to 145 millimeter, big block twin turbo, and big block single turbo, which is very common now, small block and big block roots blower, and small block screw and big block screw. So, now these are the base weights. If you don't run a lockup, you get to deduct 50 pounds out of the weight. Now, if you're running a nitrous combination, mostly everybody, especially the 5.3 bore space motors, they're running a lockup. Now, the 5-inch motors like Brian Chucky Davis and Bobby Ducote, I'm not real sure they are running a lockup. Other than that, the twin turbo combos are pretty heavy. The single turbo combo is actually lighter than the Pro Charge deal. Now that is pretty interesting because a Pro Charger, even though in my opinion is a lot faster than a single turbo, doesn't make as much power as a single turbo because they're driven off the crankshaft and that takes horsepower. But it's not that big of a difference. I still think the centrifugal 137 to 145 millimeter blowers are gonna have the advantage, bottom line. And if somebody can get to the minimum weight of the nitrous 5300 motors with the lockup, which would be 2550, I believe they can be very competitive as well. Now, the weight deductions, this is where it gets interesting. The cast block cast head combinations like Jeff Lutz, Mike Murillo, and Reaper, they get to deduct up to 200 pounds of the base weight. That is a huge advantage. That's why I think Jeff Lutz is actually going to do really good because they can weigh 200 pounds less than a 41X or a Hemi, and that's just a huge advantage. The blowers, the roots blower rules are pretty good. The screw blower rules, if somebody can get a small block screw like David Reese's Radio vs. the World car, that would probably crush everybody, but I don't see nobody doing that. I don't see anybody doing that. And the big block screw, which we do have combinations on NPK, is still limited on overdrive. So that really limits them, and they're still really heavy. I do believe if they would let them run at max overdrive, they would crush anybody as well. So let's see what happens this weekend.